Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Goes for the surprise rush in. The super armor does its job. Solid combo. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Punish counter. This could lead to some KO. Player 1 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round 2. Fight.
Uh-oh. Falls short. Goes for the super art? Blocks it tough. Will this super art connect? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter KO? Takes one back. Both sides bringing it down.
Out of my way. Round 3. Fight.
Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt, so takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Alright. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Reads their mind and texts a throw. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Shoots off a fireball up close. Good parry here to try and make some. Goes for the super art? This Dragon Lash Flame could be big! Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Throws a fireball. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Scrapping it out up close. Just goes for it at this range. Going in? Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A quick breathe. Knew the throw was coming. Player 2 needs the. They're going for the super art? What now? Player 1 drops him to half. Close. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Flatlines him. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round. Fight.
Taps him on the dome. Zones with the fireball. Player 2 with slick drive gauge control. Is this in the bag? Big gauge lead here. Overhead attack. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Okay, here, raw super art incoming. Will this super art do anything? Both sides getting ready. Player 2 has a bit of OD spice there. Dragon, nothing stops this train. Charges up the plasma. Take a seat. That's exactly what they wanted.
Real win.
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Round 1.
What? Another rematch? Aren't your eyes getting tired? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Trips him up. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Takes a trip. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws out a projectile. Were they baiting them into that? Life lead opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Lands a punish counter for the first hit. How will this round turn out? with a super art connect. Blocks it just in time. They must have anticipated a super art coming. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Taking stock, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 can spend their meter to turn this ends with a projectile. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round 3. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch counter. Throws a fireball here, goes for the super art. The super art hits. Will this kick both fighters into full gear? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the super. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 has the meter lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Heading into the end with a super art connect. KO. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? This is gonna be bad news. Doesn't miss a beat. Closes the gap, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Smart play with a throw. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. How's this? Misses the grab. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Ken Hadouken. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Solid combo. Goes for the fireball. Player 1 with the life lead. Gets a good read on their opponent. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Goes for the super art. Throws them to negate the block. Decides to go in with the target combo. No more drive gauge. Knockdown. Takes a big gamble. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
End of the round. What will our fighters do? Goes for the super art? Ooh, the super hits for some solid damage. Player 2 chases them down. Parries to cancel the fireball. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. With this super art connect, the super doesn't hit. Life lead opens up. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Quick dash it. Does a good job of pushing back. You've got to be mindful of who charges forward. They're going for the super art. They need to rely on their instincts here. So, what? They were not clear for takeoff. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Stands firm and blocks the driving. Checks him with the projectile. This super art connect. Can't tech the throw. Goes for the super art. Perfect time to spend the meter. Great work finding the opening. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Hits him with a stopping bomb. Oh, burnout triggered. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Looking for a chance, charges forward. KO! Player 1 is 1 win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight!
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Throws them. What, they're going for the super art? Brings out an early super to pile on the pressure. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Charges forward. Will we see a drive hit? Knockout and zones with the fireball. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Keeping them away. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.